EG and OG. And EG starting on the T side, they have a couple of smokes and they are going to be rushing B. It is a classic for a reason, and they've gone straight for it. A little bit of a peek in. Oh, the crossfire. It's working defensively. NBK and Isa with an absolute shutdown. Stanislaw, the lone survivor, and he'll get shot right down with him. NBK with a triple, and that's the B rush coming to an absolutely crashing halt.
That does not bode well, Anders, because we're talking about how Evil Geniuses are supposed to be the team with more experience. They're supposed to be the superior team, the team to beat in this matchup. And then they literally go for the classic pug strat. You know, I mean, that's not what you want to see out of Evil Geniuses for the pistol round against OG. They don't even come close to getting a bomb plant. And so OG now are going to get the perfect start to Dust 2. They couldn't ask for a better start to the map.
Flashbang doing a fair bit, but there's so many people out here. And Mantu did take 99 damage in that fight, but he stayed alive, and he'll be just fine. Ready to go in retirement. Well, actually, he's almost back from war against Stanislaw out there. But yeah, they got that early kill on Lexi, so I was getting worried, but it should be fine. No bomb plant in the first round, so they don't really have anything much to fight with. Ooh.
We'll take that. We'll take that. NBK with the wallbang.
Why not?
This is a hard eco here from Evil Geniuses, so this is kind of just going according to plan as far as OG are concerned. They lose Alexi. That's frustrating. Oh, Stan takes down Isa as well. All right, now things are getting a bit too pricey here for OG because you do not want to lose the rifles.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this range with a Glock, if he takes this one, he kind of deserves it, doesn't he?
There it is. Nah, Mantu wasn't going to show himself, so that's good. All right, so 3 rifle strike for OG. Bit more pricey than it probably should have been, but
yeah.
Now they can move on here to the following round where EG will get to buy.
They're going to have such a good buy, EG.
Well, they've got like the B spawn right now from heaven.
Yeah.
Look at them. It's got the perfect B spawn. Just go for the B rush again, EG.
Do it one more time. I mean, they might be discouraged. They might have Chad yelling at them if they start doing that, so got to keep that in mind. Down the middle, they actually do land a little bit of damage onto NBK. But there is not a single AWP in play, which means these 3 Kriegs, I mean, they could really do a lot. I think OG, to really have a really good chance of winning this round, they need to conserve those grenades and try and make sure that they can even out that fight a bit. But a very much a default setup for EG early on, just, you know, clearing out top or upper dark. Now middle, probably going to be taking Catwalk next, and then we'll see what they do. Everything is still pretty much in play for them. Still over a minute. And ooh, look at the odds. They've almost evened out. People were impressed with that nuke win after all.
Interesting decisions. But okay. I mean, at this point, anything goes because OG, they've got the firepower for a Dust 2 match.
Yeah.
So I think it had to end for Evil Geniuses. The Evil Geniuses that we're seeing right now, it had to end on nuke. Now it could be, this is anybody's series as far as I'm concerned.
They are setting up for a B-split, but that smoke made it annoying, and Isa made it very annoying. Getting that kill and then just falling right back. I think they were just about to set up. You see this smoke that Stanislaw is going to be throwing is going to be for the CT side, or sorry, CT spawn side, so the right-hand side, and he's going to be setting that one up. Now, do they actually follow through with this? They only have Ethan in upper dark, so this mid-push has to work. Ethan can't obviously be the one to initiate this. It's going to have to work, and it's only 23 seconds as they're pushing through right into Isa's crosshair. That's a beautiful triple for him in the round. There's no chance of doing anything now. The bomb is in the middle with 15 seconds, and NBK will find another kill. Ooh. I love this attitude. Bring me more of that.
Yeah, the pump. You got to be careful, though. That's playing with fire. It's like, yeah, okay, get excited, man. But if it starts going against you, we've seen that come back to haunt players. But right now, if you're Rugged, you just got to let Isa just get comfortable. I mean, he's rolling. He's getting kills.
It is. I agree.
Even pulling a T-pose.
It is definitely dangerous, but at the same time, it's entertaining.
Well, yeah, this is where it's just life really sucks for Evil Geniuses because when your opponents on CT side have Kriegs on Dust 2 as well,
yeah,
you just kind of hate your life. Because now they can hold angles and just pop your head every day. So Evil Geniuses looking like it's going to be the short play here, straight up onto the site. Who do we have? We have Velda ready and waiting for him. And he's got a Krieg. So this is just the anti-eco round coming in here from OG. Go in together. Ethan with the dig.
Whatever, man.
Oh, this is This is actually getting a bit unreal. No way do they win this. They're going to get a bomb plant, though, which is fantastic for Evil Geniuses.
Alexi's trying to keep it cool, but he's just got no cover out there, and he ends up going down. Breeze finding another one, and Ethan will close it out. Just comes out of nowhere. EG, that should not be a winnable round.
Now, that calmed them down a little bit on OG's side.
This is wild. These are the Kriegs that they're fighting.
Well, I kind of cursed them, right? Where I'm like, man, they already got Kriegs.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to get headshots all day. This is going to suck. And then turns out all you need are Deagles.
Yeah.
Sure enough, all you need are Deagles.
OG fans, direct your anger at Samlon.
Yeah, exactly.
Find
Caster Curse is still a very real thing, huh?
Yeah, apparently. Nothing much going to happen there. They have a double auto shotgun for Mars Deagle buy. I don't even know what that is. Don't think it's been done before. It's just... They've just improvised. Bought a little bit of everything.
I mean, this is classic NBK, isn't it? Who needs the crazy gun? It's him. Auto shotgun. No worries.
Setting up for that tricks. Well, not even waiting. Alexibi takes a shot through, but they did try and set up that trick smoke in the middle, which you can look under, which is kind of interesting. Man2, all in on this position. He's going to get the first one, but they're coming right for him. And a quick trade. Still a minute left. Still got Breeze out at long.
And what they've done is they've done a great job now, Evil Geniuses, of wearing down the utility on OG's side. And so OG now, with inferior firepower, they have to hold the line. Evil Geniuses, though, still have the nades for a full execute. Wherever they want to go, they've got the setup for it.
They do. Alexibi and Valda, if any one of them die here, then the other one has to take care of everything else on their own. That's kind of rough. It's a good kill on Breeze for Alexi, still 35 seconds. And now they're grouped up a little bit closer to the A-bomb site, but someone has to hold long, and Valda snaps right over to pick that one up, leaving Ethan and Cirque. I can't believe he's actually able to do it again. This is so hard to hold that many angles all at once, but he's able to. And Ethan, that's a bit long range, MBK. That's the auto shotgun, but Valda will clear out the round. A nice triple kill. All right. See, this is the benefit of this kind of a studio setup, where they can actually taunt each other. Not bad.
What's great is that it's usually the players that taunt each other and the coaches kind of just chill. Rugga doesn't care, man. He's just talking smack because he can actually see the other coach. You see, the coaches can actually stare each other down over that window.
What we really need is for Taz to coach a team.
Yeah, dude. That'd be amazing.
He'd be world class at that, no doubt.
Man, we'd be made for it. Happy, are you happy?
Oh, man. Yeah. So a lot of grenades being exchanged that long, and OG give it up. They just don't want to really fight it. It's so strange when you have both teams just throwing grenades over the wall out there, flashbangs, and you hope that you get the better of it. They've lost long, and they take catwalk. That's some good fundamental theory. Now Alexibi is risking it all. Could be a high payout, though.
Yeah, because now he's sitting top mid. This allows for Man2 to set up and hold cross. It's just that they've changed places right now. So OG, this is definitely a defensible situation for him. This is definitely something that they can play off of. They've got Issa backing up with a Krieg as well. So smoke goes down, and that's set up from OG. So Issa's got a gap to play with here. They've got two smokes on the side of OG, though, so they should be able to get the smoke wall down to block CT and go for it.
They can get the smoke wall down, but there is some Molotov on Man2, and that could get really awkward. Nice enough pickoff, but Easer and Valda are still up here, and you see that Molotov is down on the ramp, so it slows them down just a bit. Issa takes one right through the smoke. He did not see Ethan, and still got the kill. And now just buying time. 28 seconds here. Need that bomb plant pretty quickly. Deep Molotov in towards Gandalf to force out Man2 right into the waiting arms of Breeze. Good teamwork. Tarek with the kill on Isa. And now it's NBK trying to get close with the MP9. He's going to pick up the one kill. Can he catch him at a range? He just goes straight for it. He has the kit. There's nothing to stop him. He's going to go all the way through with the defuse. And that is ice cold from NBK.
That's how it's done. NBK with the clutch. MP9, who cares? He still wins the round. And OG, man, they are just pulling away from EG. More and more pressure gathering on the shoulders of EG. And EG were so frustrated after Nuke as well.
Yeah.
Tarek was tilting a little bit outside. Just didn't go his way. 3 rounds on that lower site.
Yeah, he had a very, very rough time. I don't know. I mean, some of these rounds are just unbelievably close. Breeze opening up out at long, taking down Alexi B, who had no backup. He was there alone.
No op save this time for OG.
NBK is pushed up into upper dark. That's a benefit, but can he stay there alone? That's gambling it all on A. Just saying, you know what? See if we can do this. Yeah, that even makes sense, doesn't it? But if he turns the corner, he will, and that's not a fight you win. So now, EG no, they still have way more than a minute. That's such, I mean, not just the kill, but the information. They know that OG would have found out that there was no one on that side of the map.
Yeah, Valda's going to rotate over. Does he make it through? It looks like it. Doesn't look like anybody spotted him either. And so he will be able to get over towards that B site. But again, when you're in man advantage situations like this, it just thins out the defense for OG. It makes life easier for Evil Geniuses. So them just getting the kill, it's not like they even have to hit B. They can still go A. They just extended their lead here. And so Mantu now, holding close. He has to come up with the heroics. He has to drop Cirque, and it's not meant to be. So life is going to get really interesting for Isa.
He's got the Molotov, but yeah, that would have been so much to ask. Maybe if Mantu wins the fight, he turns around, throws the Molotov to help him out, and he can refocus, but yeah, that was pretty low percentage, I think almost no matter what. Valda trying to save the M4, and I mean, EG finding a second round, finally. Good opening kill out at long, and just no real way for OG to recover that situation at all. And their money, I mean, this is the thing though. They've been winning so many rounds, but they still don't really have anything in the bank. It's been that scrappy. So that's good news.
Well, OG is just, I mean, this is exactly, but Dust 2 lends itself to scrappy CS,
Yeah.
right? But it does feel like it's shifted over to the long control early on, at least. Just get bodies out on long. That time, Alexi B got smacked in the face, but it could be, the next round around. If he's getting proper support from his teammates, some flashes in there to help him out,
Yeah.
he locks down long, and all of a sudden the game develops from there. And so OG right now, it's all going to be about dealing with this aggression coming in from EG. EG just don't even care, man. 5 Kriegs from them. Let's just go.
Wow.
We're playing COD.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, on this map, there's nothing wrong with it, is there? You could do whatever you like.
You got to get with the times.
Yeah, everyone has bowed down to it. The mighty Krieg.
Oh, and he messed up the nade too. That's frustrating.
The 1M4 on Valda.
And this isn't going to be like that Reddit clip where the guy walks around the corner perfectly timed.
That's always a hit, isn't it? That'll get... Oh. Instead, it's going to be the Molotov.
Well, that sucks.
Let's get saved by a teammate. But, yeah, I mean, the EG are playing this round pretty much like you want them to in terms of not giving too much away early on. And hopefully what they'll do, in the next 30 seconds is group up. Don't take too many individual fights. Find a way to hit a bomb site with some speed.
I hope that they just run in here now because nobody was watching that molly. They're going to put a second molly in there. What?
NBK not happy at all.
Yeah, NBK is really frustrated right now. A second Molotov in. And now Tarek decides to go up close. So this is definitely putting a Krieg at risk.
Yeah, I don't know about this. This is where I'd be so much happier with the Mac 10 or something. I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. He does get a lot of confirmation about what's happening, and they're ready to run over at long, so it kind of works out all right. Now, they do go into the middle where, again, there could be a Krieg and an M4. They're just going to find the M4 and no trouble for Breeze. But be careful in some of these rounds. You'll find a third round here, though.
Where did the Krieg go?
I don't know.
Was that downstairs in CT?
It should be at the corner, right? Did it magically disappear? Somebody throw a grenade?
Well, I mean, if you're Mantu right now, you've got to be wondering where that Krieg's at, because that's the only thing that's worth saving right now. You got a Deeg in your hand, but okay, fair enough.
Ooh, definitely
Yeah,
spotted him.
took it. I'm getting help from the crowd right now.
All right, perfect.
My boy,
That's good. Good intel.
looking out.
So he took it, ran down the middle,
And died. All right,
and
great.
died.
Dude, teamwork.
Mantu did not even save the deagle.
All right.
Hard life.
All right, Anders. It's another round of eco here for OG. And so now, oh, there it is. See, we got the investigation. They're on the case. The detectives here. Prius, shout out to Prius. That is some top shelf observing.
Now the question is, after this round, are they going to go for that double orb? Is it time for that classic? Definitely, we've seen some turnarounds for the CT side. It's not that the OG are doing badly. The USP, again, not quite an AWP, but I guess it can work. And now they are streaming in, and Valde lands a headshot. Now the bomb is still out at long, but they steal 2 Kriegs and 2 Molotovs. I'm not sure if they should go for this.
Yeah,
I get the temptation, but probably not worth it, is it?
Just save the Kriegs. No, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a 3-on-3 retake. They've got the grenades on Evil Genius's side. It's going to be so hard to pull off. No Kevlar for you. So now you've made away with 2 Kriegs. You're thick as thieves right now, straight bandits. And now you've got those dudes on the defense.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot to get out of this round. You could tell there was a minute where it's like, oh, you know.
They're dancing on the edge. You know, do we want to make this play or not? But you've got 5 rounds on CT side. You're already looking pretty good in this first half here on Dust 2.
Yeah.
And then now you've just given yourself some great tools to use to take down the Geniuses in the next round. So, Evil Geniuses.
I'm quietly satisfied that they went for that with that particular choice. It's one of those things I would say where.
Well, I mean, not only is he a mental coach, he is an actual god. Seb is here in the house right now.
That is fantastic.
There we go.
Hiding from
We've
the fans.
all watched True Sight 5 times.
Yeah, that is well worth it. Yeah, but
fun fact is Jerax and I lived together in the Good Studio back in the day. So we were roommates. And now he's won TI twice, and I'm casting, so, you know.
I'm sure, Sam, if you wanted to, you could have won.
I could have won
well.
TI twice as well, too. I know.
Oh, they come out long, but they run right into the Molotov, and Stanislaw goes down. A follow-up HC lands right on Tariq, and they are about to get shut down out here. This is not a good look. They know that Tariq is back there. They're going to try and see if they can make a bit of an escape. Isa still holding, and that grenade not going to do it, but Alexibi will find him anyway. 5-on-3. Valde down to 1 health, but that does not matter. Those Kriegs doing a little bit of work here in this round. They get a kill in return, but still a little bit of trouble here, EG. Man. It wasn't even the double orb or anything, just good output early on here from the CT side. If they can win this round back, that would be quite something. This started a 5-on-3.
Evil Genius's approach right now, not really going towards that B site. Round after round is really making me wonder. But Breeze is going to find Isa to kick things off here. 2 players still remain for OG, though, so should favor it. Yep, easy kill for Valde. Unfortunately, Mantu getting caught in the open, but Valde now knows short is clear, so he has to hold cross. He's going to get NBK here to help him out as well. Molly trying to create some space, and Valde seems like he's just going to wait for the cavalry because he's only got 1 HP. NBK, though, trying to take advantage of this unclear smoke. Imperfect smoke.
You're right, he only has 1 health. I'd actually forgot about that. They can shoot through the corner of that box if they really start thinking about it. 15 seconds, and he's behind the box. He can't really stop the bomb plan. He's just checking it out, and now NBK going to be coming up the catwalk as well, so they could try. They've pretty much got 1 chance here. If any of them die, it's not going to work out well, and NBK gets caught by Breeze, and he's there for the follow-up as well. And that is really something, a quad kill for Breeze in this round. That is what they needed. That's, again, they won a 5-on-3. And those, I think that is sort of the booster power of being EG, or it should be, right? There should be a couple of rounds like this, even in top-level games where you're sort of technically down, but you fight your way out because you have ridiculous firepower. That's a luxury that not everyone is going to have at this, you know, to quite the degree that I think EG actually does. So take advantage, and I mean, it even happens to crush the OG economy, which makes things even better.
I mean, we could also just go there where we're just saying, it's a pug map, and we got some pug gods here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely
Tarek's
have that.
got a shirt on, but once upon a time he had no shirt.
They had to change the Twitch rules to shut him down.
This is too damn handsome. Couldn't handle it. He still gets headshots, though. And so Evil Geniuses, I mean, NACS, Pub CS maybe, still there. Channeling it on the inside. OG, though, each time they keep putting 3 on B in these eco situations, and I'm really digging it, because if Evil Geniuses are thinking, hey, pistols, we go to B, if they only have 2 there, we can overrun them, that 3rd pistol might make enough of a difference. And so OG could be setting a trap. Smoke goes down. And it seems like EG, they're not going to be interested here this time around.
3 Deagles, 5-7, P250. Smoke on Alexi B down in CT spawn. Actually just used it, so we'll see if this is going to be... I mean, we've seen OG steal around like this before, but it's so unlikely. Close to long, Mantu just waiting to Deagle. Oh. Unfortunate timing.
Isn't that the worst when you doubt your angle?
Yeah.
Like, maybe I should move, and then that's the time that they come around the corner and kill you. So, frustrating there. Oh,
okay.
Right on the edge of the smoke, too, there for Breeze. Spots Alexi. Nothing working out for OG this round, sadly, for them. And Cirque even going for the wide open plant. Good luck, OG. It's not happening.
Just all the way up there, isn't it? Then, for those of you too young to have been around for it, but you know, 1.6, you could plant the the bomb right on sort of the wall, the left, and it would sort of fall through, or maybe it was like 1.3 or something. There was a bug where it made no sound, so you couldn't hear it say the bomb beep. You could still defuse it and find everything, but it would be super confusing to people.
I feel like this is just taking advantage of the map.
Yeah. So Duncan will remember exactly what version it was. Him or Vendetta.
Well, Vendetta's got that encyclopedic mind as well.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Duncan is, he's the esports historian. He'll show up on the desk later. We've actually got him, Duncan, in the house, so.
Exactly. Get him in there. 6-5 right now in round number 12. And OG back with some money. And they have enough for a double up. I kind of want to see that. I don't know if that's their go-to, but Mantu's a little bit low on the kills right now. Could be a way to get him back into it. And they've got not much of a long spawn EG, maybe a little bit more of towards that B-bomb side at the moment. But it's a very open game right now.
Again, this is what you're wondering, just how much of insight that Rugga has on the tactical side of this game. As soon as that timeout comes in, you're really wondering, is he trying to make, is he going, because you see him doing a lot of the talking right now during the timeout. Is he giving the tactical insight, or is he going for the pep talk, trying to channel his inner Seb right now and just be like, okay, guys, get the head in the right place.
I imagine
you guys
going to be
more
more like
in your own way.
I definitely imagine it's going to be more like that. It's going to be more about probably some mental prep they've done beforehand. Ooh, that's a nice early boost up for Valder, and he's going to get that kill on Taric every single day. MBK flashing from the middle to set that all up.
And we haven't seen that yet, so OG pulling out something new on that CT defense. It's been a lot of A focus. It's been a lot of setting traps at B. We haven't really seen the early cat take from them, so that's a change that definitely caught Evil Geniuses off guard. And Evil Geniuses are on fire now, 6-5 in the lead, but down a man. Not done yet, though. Very even round in terms of economy, in terms of everything, essentially. So now it's just about seeing if Evil Geniuses can find that kill. Alexi B holding from CT.
Just micro-stepping. He sees the gun barrel. Does try to get that done. Survives at least. And over at long, an attempt to get the bomb out there will be stopped. And that AWP on Mantu. Now it's just the bomb alone out there, which is very, very awkward indeed. Molotov is going to buy even more time. They have to fall back from that. There's no choice. And I don't know. They've got to stand out there. If he could take a swing and get a kill, maybe they could do something. But this is very low percentage. Another 5 versus 3. They won it once before, but they're going to have to do it again here, or OG will be right back in the game. A clear shot, a clear chance, and he doesn't get it. Shut down. I have no idea where the bullets went. 6-6.
You hate to see that, Anders. You've got a scope, too, and you can't even hit the headshot.
Yeah, this is still a good round for Mantu. They're going to show the replay, aren't they?
Oh, why are you doing it? Why you got to show us that again?
Bastards, aren't they?
Why you got to show that again? Poor Stan.
That is cruel.
Yes, these are the hopes and dreams of EG in my fist. Rugga crushing them. OG, though, once again, now we're reverting back to the long take coming up quick here for Evil Geniuses. Not even giving a chance for any kind of cat aggression. OG, though, they were wanting to take it, but they back off. So, stand still again. Dust 2 has really changed up in terms of just how very slow it is, though. At least on this long, this long position take now is...
Yeah, I mean, it's even catching me a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure, it doesn't have to be this way. I guess they are actually sort of going a little bit faster this time. They get close to the cross. They run immediately for it, and Cirque takes down Valder as the opening bid here. Ooh, jump for the grenade. The Molotov to follow it up. Mantu. Oh, that smoke. Not even actually putting out all of the fire. He's just going to have to try and run for it. And Breeze will drop him. So nice cleanup in this A-bomb site. EG making this work no problem.
Embracing a bit more of the Dust You vibe.
Yeah.
Just get in there fast. And so 6-6, soon to be 7-6. Evil Genius is on the T side. Looking like they're going to get control here of the situation, take the lead. OG still on CT side, though. So, I mean, they've got 6 rounds CT side. Issa holds onto the op.
Yeah, it's definitely... I don't think any one of these teams is panicking right now. It is really even. Completely open game in terms of who could win it. So that's kind of exciting. We want that. All the maps so far have been close between these two teams, so... Issa trying one more time. Going to lose the one in the middle, but they're still going to be saving the AWP.
Those are fundamental mistakes, though, that you shouldn't really... I mean, you're going to get the buy because you're getting the... You've got max loss bonus, right? But Alexi swinging, you know... So you're losing guns that you really shouldn't be losing. Even Issa going for the peaks at the end there. I mean, you're risking the op at the end where you really shouldn't be. So, I mean, it's just small adjustments like that that could be made here.
It all matters in the end.
Because MBK is now light on nades. Mantu doesn't have a full set either. It's just... It's the small details here, but Evil Geniuses, very quick cat take from them. Here's a change of pace.
Yeah, and I think they were hoping for a fight, right?
Yeah.
They were hoping for another one of those boosts like Valde had at the previous round, and they would have been ready for it. Now, another cool boost, doing it early on.
Well, it's very much long or short here, but it's an A kind of game coming out from Evil Geniuses, and OG at the end are just starting to take risks. Alexi holding CT, 2 guys on A, 1 on long as well. I mean, NBK is supposed to be your anchor B, isn't he? And he's chilling out over on long right now.
Yeah.
Evil Geniuses, they have no way of knowing, but the B site could be wide open for business.
And it kind of is. Issa is alone on that side, so it is a risk, I agree. They have 4 people at the catwalk. Let's see what they do with it. A minute, and they're going to set up that smoke, which could be used for 10 different things. Sometimes he will jump right through it. More smokes coming in. That HG grenade. Oh, it's going to land right on top. That's an immense amount of damage. Tarek comes back with a headshot, taking down Alexi B and Circus there as well. But Mantu down at long with that ult. No one is coming for him. He knows that he's got MBK covering him. Should be his kill here, and he's going to drop Circ. The ult out of the picture. The follow-up kill on Ethan. Amazing play from Mantu. Quad in this round so far. Could maybe even get the ace if Breeze is going to give him the chance. Speaking of Breeze, he still has 25 seconds for this 1-on-2.
And they know where he's coming from because he got the kill on Issa. And so set up properly here, OG. Long range, there's the spot. NBK darts back to safety, and time is forcing Breezy's hand. He has to run out into the open, and that's setting it up for Mantu. The ace with the op, locking down the A site. Could not have gone better for him.
That was, that was his 11th kill. And so, you know, before then, would have been dark. 6 kills, and again, not a particularly good map for him, but this has really changed it around. The last couple of rounds have been great, so well played. 7-7, and shutting it all down. And you mentioned it earlier, the gamble on A works out. If not for that, they maybe don't have an NBK long. Man tries to turn around and look for it all the time. Works out so well. The problem is, if you go A this much and you pick B as the final to do it the final round, that could feel a bit readable if you're OG. Like, they're probably going to do it this time, you know.
Well, we've gone back to a default setup for OG, so they didn't want to try and cut any corners here in case it was going to be B early. This has allowed EG to get out early mid, though, because they have got that presence on short. That's Mantu holding the angle. Decides to back off. Now could be a presence, but this is going to be the setup. Once again, even going so far as to put the smoke down to block the boost in CT. EG really not wanting to take any risks here. Stanislav just charging in. Alexi B back in the site. Still guns down 1. 2 kills. He's still alive.
He's standing back here buying time. He needs backup. Oh, and it's from CT spawn. Mantu got the kill on Breeze. Ethan still comes in, but that's a huge shot with the AWP. Now going to go and pick up the bomb here. Ethan wants to be quick about it. Does definitely not want to show himself. 2-on-2 and 2 ops for the retake. Might be able to find some of the gun on the ground somewhere, but otherwise, yeah, they're thinking about it. There's 1 M4. That's at least a little bit better. See what they could do here. A lot on the line. Both teams in 7 rounds. A single flashbang on Ethan in case he could time that right. That would be amazing. Slightly deep smoke to buy some space if he can. Ethan looking for the one side, and he crouches right in. That's a nice peek with the AWP on the other side. Not going to be much of a chance to return this. He's picked up a creek, but yeah, they're running out of time here. They just need to wait for it, and a good headshot. Ethan getting the 8th round here for EG, and that will be the first half done. Really, really amazingly close. Looks like we're really quick into it. Right away, no time to really catch anything. Couple of smokes, couple of HEs. Are they going for a B rush? Oh, they slowed down. They saw what happened.
Contact B.
I was getting ready for it.
Contact B. This is the next step up once you've progressed and realize you can let go of your W key.
You get here.
You get here where you're like, okay, contact, wait for contact, and then we go. But there's the nades. Oh, is it the nade setup? Double nades? No, single? Yeah, it's going in. There it is. But Tarik up close. 3 kills.
He tries to continue that smoke. He's still got some bullets. He lands another one. And now it's Mantu left. He will finally take him down. So close to that pistol ace. That would have been amazing. Mantu now, the weight of the world on his shoulders. How do you bring this one back? Got the time, but you have a Glock against the 2 USPs. That was a great setup with the grenades.
It looked, yeah, that was so perfect. How did Tarik get those 2 kills? Yeah, now trying to sneak on past. Did Cirque spot him or not? Or did Breezy spot him?
Just guess he knows that pretty well. He's done it a couple of times.
Oh, man. 35 seconds and a free way up onto the A site. And they are gambling. I mean, I like this, though, from Evil Geniuses. Gamble. If he comes B, great. You got both players there. And if he goes A, you retake together. So you're trying to play the numbers game here.
Yeah. When they heard him running, so they know exactly what's going on. That actually makes a big difference, because if they were all the way at B when the bomb goes down, he could find a new position, but he is out here fighting and immediately gets dropped. Smooth headshot from Breeze, and EG winning a really critical pistol round here. Tarik, I mean, that's smoke. I guess they don't know how many people are behind it, because surely they would try to come through, wouldn't they? What?
He got the second one through.
He didn't even mean to do that.
Hey, man, sometimes Lady Luck, she gives you a wink, and you're just really, really happy.
It was more than a wink, wasn't it? It was
a nod.
Just a fair bit of action involved.
Say no more, say no more.
Yeah, it is Valentine's and all that. 9-7. And we've got Mac 10s and Galils for OG. That's a very strange buy. Odds are, well, still favoring EG. Seem to be the theme for this.
I mean, you have to. This is the safe one. NBK getting caught, traded. Tarik there, watching his teammates back, and moment's hesitation is going to cost him, but that smoke goes down to block off CT, and this is setting it up for the split once again. Breezy, though, going to catch him in mid, and he does manage to stay alive and back off as well. So important. Velda, though, takes down Stan, and now, just like that, each team is going tit for tat. Each time they get an advantage, they're able to bring it right back their opponents. And so now we get onto the B side for free somehow.
In spite of one of the worst flashbangs I've ever seen being thrown to come through that smoke. That was absolutely broken. You don't ever want to see that ever again. I'm pretty sure it flashed both of them completely as they were running through. Tarik trying to get in. The Mac 10 will shut him down. That's Mantu, who's really been doing well. Somehow, Ethan has made his way into that corner, and he's taken down Issa. The bomb is not planted. It's still at the car waiting, and Valda coming in. Actually will follow it up. That is so quick to take down Breeze, and slight smile. 9-8.
Watching that round is where you just want to hear like Shroud subscriber thing, you know, where the freak I am. Because the entire time you're just sitting there going, what is going on?
Oh, yeah.
How do they keep getting kills in this situation? How does Ethan get back onto the site?
I don't even know.
Where does that happen?
I actually don't know.
I mean, already, you know, Ethan's got to be raging his nips off that he went down mid, and then somehow 2 guys wound up on B site, but then he somehow sneaks back in. Whew! All right, that was nice, Cirque.
He was so sure that that he was going to be there. Interesting. Well, Deagles, CCs, and a scout. You need some of those early fights to go your way here, EG, if you want a chance of stealing it. Yeah, I'm not sure how. I was so preoccupied with how awful that flashbang was. Just took all of my attention away from everything else that was going on.
Oh, this is it. There it is. Oh, what? Cirque gets that shot.
Well, that is
So man advantage. At least they recover the AK. So there's that. But now Mantu looking for the short shot.
Ethan's playing close with the Deagle inside of the smoke. Tarek is now showing up, and he's got the CC. You're getting real nervous here, aren't you, for OG? Because they've actually, throughout this best of 3, they've lost a couple of rounds like this that EG have just taken away when they really should not be able to.
Well, now that the smoke is cleared, it's just back off and go for the full rotate. But now you have to take the time to clear out this portion of the map.
Yeah, and going back to Amines, oh, they push up a dark. What a smart move from EG. This is very well played. Stanislaw is up catwalk, but if they have to go up against that scout from Cirque, if they sort of pause for a minute to try and do that, that's going to be scary. Stanislaw trying to turn around. Ethan somehow sniping a kill away against Valdir, and now they're crushing them. They're hunting them in right now. 15 seconds on the clock. Breeze standing up with the CC, and the NBK's gone. They're running out of time. I can't believe they've given this round back to them. EG, they should not be close to winning this, but they will. Breezy to pick up a triple, and not only that, they upgrade 2 scouts, a MAC-10, and an AK-47. What a win.
That was filthy, Anders. 22 frags on the board now for Breezy. The man is woken up. Cirque hitting some sick shots as well, but and that one from Ethan, I mean, come on. Well, let's see. Last 2 gets it, and just so clean. OG getting ground down here, and this is turning into Breezy's game. Everybody else is hanging around 13, 14 frags. Breezy's at 22, so he is now officially taking on the title of Raid Boss.
He's so ready.
10 rounds for EG, 8 for OG.
We were wondering about Breeze earlier, weren't we? Sort of questioning a little bit.
He kind of dropped off on Nuke, right?
He did.
And so you're wondering, I mean, he's supposed to be the heavy hitter for Evil Geniuses. Seems like you put him on a map where it's a bit more on aim. Oh, yes.
Oh, get it.
There it is.
Oh, man. Not bad.
If they don't have Kevlar there, I think they're just shredded. But what do you?
Yeah. Then it's time. Don't get too many multi kills with the grenades. But there was a real chance. Alexi's got the Creek and armor, so surely he's the one that's going to be set up to try and do some of this. Yeah, he's running for it. His aim has been pretty good, so wouldn't necessarily bet against him to win some of the opening fights. He just has to do it without really taking a lot of damage either, because he'll probably have to carry on. 40 seconds, and they're all on catwalk once again. Didn't really work out for them last time. Don't know if it'll be better.
Listen, at this point, it's probably just don't divide your forces. Get everybody together, put all the bodies in there. They don't have the heavy firepower here, as you can see. Cirque still manages to follow up with one. 1-for-1 trade. Breezy on site. There it is. Has to watch the edge of that smoke. They have to come through and fight against them. Ethan going to find Alexi B. That's the Krieg down, and now it's all on Verde. There's one headshot, but it's not going to be enough. Evil Genius is taking control of the situation and now starting to get a bit of money in the bank as well. Can't say the same for OG. They really needed that bomb plant, Anders. That bonus 800 could have gone a long way.
Yeah, they're struggling a lot. 11-8. No bomb plant, you're right. And, this is allowing EG some real space. They survived with 3 members in that last round, and they're probably going to have a very easy time over here. There's a P250 and a flashbang. It's not going to be a lot. They're running for the B-bomb site, and Circus running up to shoot them in the back with a MAC-10. No armor, and it is tearing them apart.
Oh, buddy. It's time to get paid. It's $1,200. And now Ethan's just going to come in, and Mantu, point blank. There you go.
All right.
But still, he made his money. So Cirque should be feeling just fine. And it's Mantu and NBK, last 2 alive for OG. Straight out onto the B site. NBK at range.
I don't know how these Glocks are doing so much damage. Seems unreasonable. A couple of kills. Again, this might seem completely insignificant, but it's really not. Ethan and Cirque probably would have been on the other side of 10K, I think, or something like that, if they could have, maybe not quite, but close to it, if they would have saved the rifles here. So the fact that they lose a little bit at least, helping out OG. But this is where that bomb plant would have really mattered, like you pointed out. They can put together a buy here, but it's going to be so questionable. You could just get the AKs and the grenades, but the 800 bonus would have been huge.
See, there you go. Full support. He's got him.
Some strong backup.
Well, that's where you have to, exactly. If they get the bomb plant bonus 800, they've got an op in play. They've got a whole lot more to work with in terms of nades. Full nades means mollies and the whole kit and caboodle to go with it. Here, we're going to have to go for a bit of a pick and choose kind of approach. It means a Galil on Alexi B just to be able to get the Molotov and the full nades along with it. So OG now, this is it. Evil Geniuses 4 rounds away from winning the series. OG fighting to catch up.
Yeah, they really are.
Oh, and a slow take here on A as well. They didn't just go running in. So this allows for Evil Geniuses to actually get a bit of a presence here. Straight out Big Blue. This is big! There's the kill, though. Traded 1-for-1. Cirque still the hero.
When he actually makes it back around the corner, I was worried because if he'd have stuck around for the car, that could have been all kinds of bad news. That was a very interesting timing out long. Breeze looked like he almost had them fooled. Now they've made a huge rotation running back through T-spawn, and NBK's been listening outside of B for a long time right now and has heard really almost nothing, so not seen anyone. He's just been waiting and occupying this territory. And look at the read on EG. They are starting to, they're really moving. Circus in the middle, they almost know everything. This is such good defense from the EG side. They should be winning this round. Ethan goes down. That's a nice running headshot from Mantu. And now Tarek needs some backup, and it's not quite coming. Stanislaw goes down as well. Nice flick from Cirque, and that leaves Alexi B in the corner. That AWP up against him. He's got that Galil and just trying to shoot through the smoke. He's going to go down. Cirque will drop him. A nice triple kill. Takes no damage at all, and that's 13 on the board for EG.
Cirque, there it is. Cirque warming up as well. Means so much. Now all of the weight isn't just on Breezy's shoulders. He's at 24, but now Cirque is starting to catch up at 16. Ethan's even chiming in as well. And the fragging power on Evil Genius' side, more than a match for OG right now. It's just that OG are just stuck in that stranglehold, that vice grip on their economy. So they have to go for a half buy right now, just to set it up for the final, well, for what is leading into the final round.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the big differences, because we mentioned how both the first two maps were so close, and the thing that isn't making it close, I think is what you're pointing out here, is the fact that OG don't have any money. Because they were trading on both Nuke and on Inferno, right? They were trading. There was some of the time where EG didn't have the money, and then OG could get a couple of rounds in, and this seems to be a little bit more one-sided just in terms of the economy. NBK burns alive somewhere up inside of the smoke, I guess. And now Ethan actually might get a little bit overwhelmed. He's handling himself very well, shutting down Mantu. Even another one on top, and he did his job just fine. That's so important.
That's so important. Yeah, brutal. And now, well, there's no way for Vel to expect a man in T-spawn.
He's gonna have a heart attack.
So that's a mini heart attack for him. Sucks, but now we move on. 14-8, and this is it. The round that OG just keep trying to save for. Again, no bomb plant. So again, somewhat light on the nades. At least Mantu's going to be able to get that AWP, and they've really got a decent buy now for OG. So this is it. All or nothing. What do we got in store for us here? What's going to be the call from Alexi?
Yeah, that's a good... the problem is...
YOLO, rush B.
Oh, surely not. Surely they just... Maybe he could try and get the early AWP shot. I guess he's got the spawn for it, so he's just hoping.
Oh, yeah, that's so sick. If he gets the spawn, then they pounce, right? If they get the kill, then they pounce. But it's like, all right, just straight out anyway. Let's go, boys.
Ethan in the corner, similar situation. Oh, the pre-fire from Ethan. And he knew they were going to come. He had to try and do something. He couldn't just wait around. It's pretty good. It's still a 3-on-3. And can they finally go for a bomb plant here at least? Isa going to be in charge of putting it down, and no one there to stop him. Breeze is flanking in. He missed Valda by about 3 seconds, so this could get very awkward. If Valda hears him running, then he's going to shoot him in the back, and then there's not going to be any retake. It's all on that fight in Upper Dark for sure, and Valda's actually, he's continuing. He's not coming back for it here. So Breeze setting up a smoke. The one flashbang, Valda about to backstab, and they run into the site, and it shuts them down. Somehow they were ready. What a cool way to try and retake. I wish that would have worked. I feel like they almost deserve it, but OG will pick it up. It's Easer and Valda with a double kill each. Wow. Throwing people into the bomb site.
You're about to say that Breezy is the most important player there. Yeah. If he takes that duel with Velda upper, then there's an actual split going. But just the way that it plays out, Velda with the flank, countering Breezy's flank, everything playing out for OG to win that round. And you got to admire the call as well. Playing off of the spawn. There's so much to go in as well, because B side is so hard to retake, which is why Anders and I were a bit puzzled that Evil Geniuses weren't really going B much on their T side. It's so difficult to retake B once that bomb is planted. And once again, OG straight out onto B. Just playing to the advantages that they have now. They're going to get the bomb plant. This is an eco round, or anti-eco for them at least. And just another easy round here for OG to just try and get some catching up going. But again, great call there from OG at the end.
Yeah.
Go B, hold it.
And finally, some of that we were talking about with the economy working out a bit better for OG and just getting that benefit. They don't lose a single player here. That's very, very important. But the money is, it's already back for EG. They could buy right away. That's just a one round of eco. So they've got to keep their focus right here, OG. They don't have a lot of time or a lot of rounds to play with.
Well, this time there's no Mantu spawn out on the edge. Alexi B isn't going there either. He's going upper. And NBK's there. Issa as well. We could have a similar situation. Mantu not going to find one. But this is a stack long here from EG. They're expecting a change of strategy from OG. It's just not the case. OG looking perhaps to just rinse and repeat.
They're boosting to look over. That's going to be, what, a triple boost to look all the way through. A little bit of patience. He saw that. Tries to get it the one time. Ethan, I'm not sure he realizes how close to death he just was. Man.
Well, he has no way of knowing. And, well, that's the painful thing for OG. They have no way of knowing because they had nobody over on long. They didn't know that how many bodies are over there for EG. They have no idea that Ethan is solo holding B. 1v5, they can take that site and get another round on the board. Now, however, we have to wait and see if they eventually end up on B or if it's going to be the play through mid. I mean, Bomb is still in position.
Tarek is boosted up on that box, so that's kind of the anti-B split position, at least some of the time. Can get Molotov in an awkward way, so you could still be forced away, but we'll see if they're right about it. Both players guessing. Not sure if I would want to play that game on either side, really. Maybe most especially if you're Ethan, but they have long control. They don't have catwalk control, which you can make that sacrifice. You could say, all right, you can have short and maybe even the A-bomb side. As long as we keep long, we can retake it. There's the Molotov to force Tarek away, but it kind of forces him into a pretty decent position. He's ready to take the fight and taking down MBK. Oh, dear.
That's big. Point blank looking for it. Isa, wallbang, why not? Drops down Tarek, but it's a 4-on-4, and they've taken a lot of damage on the side of OG, but they're finding the kills. Cirque's still here, though. Could be the hero. Breezy and Cirque, the heavy hitters for Evil Geniuses. The time is everything, and they're going to stick the plant in the nick of it. OG barely pulling it off.
That is as close as it can really get. I mean, if they got one more kill in any of that, then there's definitely going to be any time. Cirque, now just, I don't know. Why not?
Stress relief.
Yeah.
Go kick the ball around a little bit, you know.
Take the anger out.
I mean, Tarek can't catch a break this series. Nuke sprays through smokes, can't find kills. This round, yes, he gets the duel on NBK, but he goes full bore spray on 4 players and doesn't hit a single bullet. Like, what is that? He cannot catch a break right now on this hold. Yeah. So tough turn of events for EG, but OG still in the mix. Double digits now for them, 11-14. And as far as OG are concerned, they're really starting to get some momentum going. They've got a great bank building. It's EG who are the ones feeling the pressure.
Wow, yeah, they've actually got so much money to work with. It's 14 rounds for EG, so I guess, you know, there's going to be a hard limit to how much they can use the bank if they start losing money. But still, it is pretty cool to just know that you can always pick up another full-on round. 27 kills on Breeze. He is playing a very cool game here on Dust 2. Ethan not that far behind at 21, and then at 20 at Valde on the other team. But everyone's doing a pretty good job right now in the server, and it's only a 3-round difference. That is not a lot. Circus saved an AWP, which could be pretty dangerous. I'd be worried if I knew that he was out there somewhere in the field running around.
Well, Tarek has got a smoke, so they can smoke cross, cover that, and then it's anybody's game at that point. For OG, they have to guess. Oh, but the smoke isn't perfect? Oh, no, it's just a shot through. Still, Cirque is the one that gets tagged. So that's painful.
Definitely annoying.
Focus is still on A. Multiple targets here. Stanislaus going to be in for a real rough time. Sure enough, he goes down. And while OG, they don't want to walk into a trap. They don't quite know how many people are long, and so instead of fully committing, they play it safe.
Yeah, I mean, they have the luxury of being able to do that. Mantu spotting the middle, seeing if anyone is going to start to rotate on over. Actually, they kind of go back to what has been their default for a while. They've sort of left NBK over at Upper Dark for a number of times, and then the rest of the squad is making a move somewhere else. He's back with the team now instead, so maybe not that worried. Tarik, well, I appreciate it anyways. Might as well try. The Deagle does nothing, and now Cirque is going to be at the A-bomb side. He's very good with the AWP, but I doubt he's this good. He would have to take down every single one, and Valde puts him right down.
It's so hard when you don't have anybody watching your flank on long. If you're going to be holding that position, you're caught in a trap. There's nowhere to go. And so, no saved AWP for Cirque. He got caught in the pincer.
Yeah, I mean...
All right, quick. I like that. Ethan gets the job, gets it over with.
Yeah.
Swift.
Don't drag it out at that point. 12-14. So, sure, I mean, that gap that was just there is pretty much evaporated. It's 4 rounds in a row for OG, putting a huge strain on the CT side economy. Yeah, you're right, though. That really wasn't a good smoke.
Yeah.
I mean, could be worse, but still. Could be that flashbang from earlier.
Oh, what is this? Bold moves here from Mantu.
He really wanted someone to take a fight, but actually, yeah, they just say, all right, if no one's going to show up, then let's check out even further.
This is where Evil Geniuses are really just spreading out, though. Look at this. Default setup, 2-1-2. They don't know. They don't want to take any risks, so they're playing the catch-all approach right now because they don't really have a read on where OG want to go. And OG kind of went with the same thing, apart from obviously Mantu taking that aggressive hold early.
Yeah, but I think, did he set up the smoke for middle? No, not yet. I was wondering if they were trying to bait someone into peek against Isa. Like, that kind of a smoke could lure someone into peek from B or something. But Isa isn't really getting that luck at all.
They really do not want to deal with the boost.
Yeah, not interested. 55 seconds. Long, heavily defended with Breeze and Cirque. Cirque kind of falling back and forth. But as long as Breeze is alive, that position down at that long, he should be able to snipe them away for a little bit at least. Molotov to set it up, trying to put some pressure on. Under 40 seconds now and jumping down. The flashbang. Oh, they're getting very close to the AWP now. Tarik putting a little bit up, but the flashbang is in, and Tarik gets Molotov right to death, and the timing is perfect. Alexi B, that's a beautiful round. He was set up to take down Cirque with a flashbang from a teammate, and then they just get everything from there on out. That was incredibly well executed from EG.
It's picture perfect.
Also from OG. Still mixing them up.
What?
OG with the nice execution, not the other way around. Ooh. Okay.
Very nice.
They steal it all.
Man, EG now are in just such dire straits because if you can't hold on a 2-1-2, you're not taking risks, right? Trying to stack your forces anywhere. You're going for a 2-1-2, which is the default kind of catch-all approach. That's not working, so now you need to gamble. But if you're going for 2-1-2, are you willing to gamble? It's not the easiest of situations, especially when you're going to have to go for a half buy here, and that should allow OG to tie it up. We will get the full number of rounds here, Anders.
Yeah, we'll get everything.
Minimum.
Even a crashed PC to get a little bit of time to reflect on what's going on. Yeah, this is completely wild. I mean, to some extent, you're right. They could try and throw something in. You remember the one round where OG were playing on the CT side, where they boosted Valde up to run to the middle to get one of those early pickoffs. I mean, stuff like that's obviously possible on Dust 2. There are different ways of doing that. There are double pushes out of B into Upper Dark to try and see if you can do that. Even if you're playing on the CT side, you could try and switch it up. I do feel like it's true. EG have been playing a much more defensive and I don't want to say passive, but they've been holding back. And maybe it's even hard to blame them for that because they did win the first, out of the first 7 rounds, they won 6 of them. So maybe you say, well, they probably feel like that, that worked out pretty good. But then it's been failing for the last 5 rounds in a row. That's an issue. Don't want to be stuck in this loop for much longer. Breeze also cooled down. He's still at 27 kills, so partly obviously due to the fact that he hasn't had all of the rifles to work with, but
yeah,
they need to follow this through. It's been a very close series. I don't know,
Well, it's hard to get any closer. We had 30 rounds on the first map, 30 rounds on the second map, and now we could be in a position to get 30 rounds here, if not more.
90 rounds of Counter-Strike across 3 maps. That's,
Let's go. We had to do it in style, Anders.
We had to. We've just almost getting the overtime as well. We're nearly there. Well, I mean, so they, yeah, just short of another reset. Then we should be good to go. Make sure that that it's all figured out. The pistols. It's so much harder on Dust 2, I feel like, to find like on a map like Nuke, you could get into a lot of close combat with the pistols.
Yeah,
but it's very tricky on Dust 2, I feel like, you know. I mean, you can get lucky, you could stack a bomb site, but most likely they're going to be able to just use the rifles and the grenades to get rid of you, so won't expect too much out of this round for EG that's coming up.
Well, we are ready. Slight tech issue there. The players being thorough about it, but it looks like we're going to be ready to get things rolling. Not going to change the fact that OG are filthy rich and have everything they need. And EG, same thing. Like you say, half buy. But we've seen some of these anti-eco rounds go the way of the eco team. So it's not out of the woods yet for OG. They need to stay focused. And I mean, this tech pause couldn't happen at a worse time because this is where you really feel like you had the momentum going against EG.
If they get to 15 OG with all this money in the bank,
especially because it's happening to them, the tech stuff is happening to OG. So then, are you going to be worrying about what's going on? Can you trust? Is it reliable? Stan gets bonked, doesn't die. Oh man, no way! In the knee, in the knee. Oh. Nope, it's Cirque.
It's Cirque instead, and Stanislav will eventually go down. Ethan, he's looking for that headshot. Oh man, yeah. He nearly had him, didn't he? Could have been a lot of memes out of that.
Oh, yeah. Nice control here from Issa, though. Keeps his cool, just like in any other day in DM. Yep, just like DM.
Yeah, they just spawn behind you, don't they?
Yep.
He almost looked like he had the spin going on. If they make it to the 30th round here, OG with all this money, do they go for the snipers down the middle? Do they risk it?
Oh, the autos down the middle.
Yeah, or maybe just like 3 AWPs. Does anyone really buy the T-side auto sniper?
Dude, you should get the auto if you got the money.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, you got Kriegs as well. If everybody just posts up with Kriegs and
it's
just
also
takes shots.
humiliating getting killed by the T-side auto sniper. Like it's really,
you really know that you got blasted if you did that.
It's not cool.
Well, this is it, Anders. We're in a situation where we will get the full 30 rounds of a third map, and OG, the underdog.
Oh,
they're
that
really
looked like it was
taking it to
close.
Evil Geniuses, and yeah, that looked way too close, and that would have been disastrous because once again they were ready to pounce on that B site. OG really trying to play off those picks in mid to just go rushing onto the B site to overwhelm the defense if they manage to find that pick early. Sadly, it doesn't go their way this time, and so they have to go for the slower approach.
There's an interesting little group of people. They've completely left long open. I mean, there's a smoke up there, but that's going to fade in a couple of seconds, so certainly if there's a fight at Catwalk, you got 3 people here, you want to find a way to win it. They get flashed around the corner, but oh, actually, he's ready for more breeze. That's a huge double. They were set up in anti-flash positions, both of them. That should have given them nearly nothing, but instead, it's EG to crack it open now. 4 versus 3, that's actually impressive.
What a sick adaptation from EG. Because so far, whenever OG aren't showing a presence on long, they've wrapped to Catwalk. Well, EG are like, cool, we'll rotate Cat first and beat you up there. Cirque finds a headshot. Tarek takes down Mantu. Ervelda, 1v4, 45 seconds on the clock. And a whole lot of work ahead of him here.
Yeah, I mean, with the bomb there.
What a call from EG, though. That's so sick, the adaptation on the fly.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they all 3 go long. They say you're gonna smoke this off and make sure nothing is happening. Then we all go back and we set up for that one flashbang.
Just get it on Catwalk because that's where they're set up. So go take the fight on Catwalk, take that away from him, and take the initiative, Anders. Don't let OG set up. You go out, you take the fight, you adapted, you're 1 step ahead. And so EG, once again, at the very end, showing some fight here. And Breezy, again, with the individual skill. I mean, dude, that second shot on Alexi B.
Yeah, it's madness. Because, yeah, I don't know. There was, if they had timed that slightly better between Issa and Alexi, he would have been gone immediately. No connections down the middle. Double up on the CT side. EG fighting close this out in regulation. And OG trying to see if they could bring it into overtime. Would be fitting for the series, wouldn't it? They're out long. A little bit of noise being made. Breeze. Oh, he goes down. And now a return. Ethan there with the AWP. He's trying to get another flick. He's got some backup in Taric. Actually, they've got 3 people here. Are they thinking about it? They almost look like they want to try and fight this. Still sticking around, but now they are going to fall back. Stan is alone at B, so that's a bit uncomfortable. But they're going to go for a boost up here. What a way to start a round.
All out brawl. And I love it from OG as well. Okay, let's go. Let's dance. And well, we ended up pretty much even.
Yeah.
In terms of nades, in terms of body count, 4v4, NBK still holding mid. And now they're getting control of Catwalk, and this is where Cirque has to be so careful. He's dancing around on the edge. He's been spotted, though, NBK.
He doesn't really have anyone he could call in, so he sort of has to do it on his own. He should have every chance of doing it. There's the kill coming through. Cirque going down back into a 4-on-3. OG, 3 kills away from getting into overtime. They fought very, very hard to get here, and they're almost at the finishing line. Taric alone in the bomb site with the Krieg. There's about 35 seconds, and that really scares me. If they don't get the timing down right, if Taric wins the fight on Catwalk, then they could run out of time right here. Under 30 seconds now. Stanislaw started to get closer. Taric jumping down. He comes running through to drop the bomb carrier. But there's NBK with the flank from Catwalk, and that's everything they needed. That should absolutely be the round. 17 seconds, and Ethan, well, I mean, you can try and go for the jumping shots here at the ledge, but yeah, this isn't even like 1 in a million. This is 1 in 10 million if you want to try and do this. He's half health, and they know where he's coming from. They should know anyway soon. Yeah, bomb ticking, and he's just trying to stay hidden for a while, not using the scope, and he goes right into it. 15-15, and we're going to be in overtime. What a great way to end this series. That's what we needed.
Just had to do it, Anders. Just had to do it. We came so close to overtime on the first 2 maps. We had to get it on the 3rd one. We had to get it on a scrappy map like Dust 2. Cirque just not panning out for him there. Taric, you got to admire that too, man. Just brave, but wasn't meant to be.
It is so close. If he could, if he finds the second one, that might just have been it. There was not a lot of time left. Now we've got a lot of money on everybody. 10K starting money, but they're going to be fine. Although they haven't been, still haven't gone for any craziness. Wish they'd spend some more of it.
Do they go? Oh, they have again a really good spawn for B. It's no joke. Mantu's in position to take the peek early again towards B halls.
They've liked that.
And so, I mean, you could really go for it. Stanislaw and Ethan, not even going to be spotted. Valda, he's just going straight towards long. So this is it. Mantu, he's got the spawn. Goes in for the peek.
Do they try the boost again? So cool triple boost. Nope. Again, they come running right through. Good counter grenades coming out, and Ethan is there. That's a beautiful takedown. Stanislaw got one of his own, but we'll accept that. They defend the bomb side just fine. He's the captain of the team after all. He gets some liberties.
He gets to decide. Tough break. Well, and unfortunately for him, Taric is still hanging around on A. So 16-15. EG hold the B rush. OG, sure, throw one out there. It didn't stick this time.
I mean, they've had success doing these in regulation, so it's kind of hard to blame them for it.
Yeah, they're too. The spacing isn't quite right there for them to be coming through that smoke. You can see them coming through one after another when ideally you got 2 that come out, or they're a bit more bunched up so that they can trade. One after another, that's just, heaven for the B defense.
Yeah, I mean, especially the first guy, right? You just want that guy to clear the first hurdle and actually jump into the site. They got really locked down. I think one of those was an HE grenade landing on them. So
yeah, exactly.
Slows them down.
That's a tough break there for OG, but it's worth a shot 1 round. I mean, you've got fresh money.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 of the 3, throw it away. See, I mean, I don't really mind it. Now back to Catwalk, which is a theme we've covered before. Oh, that smoke though is could do a lot. Could boost over to look into the site. Could try and, jump someone down in the CT spawn, which is always fun. Ooh. Could just try and shoot through it.
I like it. Check the spots.
Don't seem to be doing much of anything with it at the moment, which is... Ooh, maybe... Could we give them credit for luring this guy, Taric, into the fight. He's crouched up and he's in completely open waters right now. He's in fact going to be catching Alexi B. That is not how that was playing out in my mind. Now down through the middle is Isa with a headshot, leaving Ethan alone with 40 seconds. He needs to get a bunch of kills here. Some backup from Taric. Ethan standing on his own, getting MBK. Oh, he's doing such a good job. We'll take down Valder. I think he got some help from Stanislaw, but that is amazing. It looked like he was about to be alone against 4 people coming his way, and somehow they still make it work, EG. That looked like an unlikely round to be winning. And yet here we are.
And yet here we are, exactly. And now Mantu is just trying to hold on to this AWP for the next round because they definitely cannot afford to get a new one. Stan offers himself up. This is so big.
Oh, they're toying with him.
Yeah,
Taric
kill him afterwards. And there's the knife. Taric
thinking about
got
that
some
content all the time, isn't he?
Dude, somebody clip it, you know? That's all it is.
He's probably asking a teammate, you guys, anyone recording?
Somebody clip that.
Get it. Not bad.
This was a big round from Taric, though. So sick that he played it so patiently.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah. Stan, the hero. All right. So 17 to 15. And I think that's a fresh timeout that's been called here on the side of OG as well.
I think if we get a replay of that bird's eye view of the knife, I think he actually teabagged him before he stabbed
Tactical.
him. That's really rough.
It's far too much teabagging here that's happening. You know, if CS wants to be taken professionally, we can't be allowing that.
I've heard this kind of a rumor, yeah. It's frowned upon, isn't it?
It is heavily frowned upon.
17 to 15, man.
They are evil after all, though, Anders. I mean...
Yeah, now we know. Now we know why.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Some truly absurd tactics. Looks like a long rush, and NBK leading the charge. He has to win the first fight, and he will. Valder or Taric getting caught in a weird position. Breeze. Oh, he's looking at the edge. He knows MBK would love to take another fight, but they're up catwalk, and there's no one there to defend it. HE grenade does a lot of damage, but they've lost the A bomb site, and they don't even know it yet. They're about to find out in a very weird way. In fact, Cirque's going to get shot in the back. Oh, wow.
Cirque's awareness is just a little bit on the lacking side. We'll put it that way. And that is Breezy now getting caught out as well. He is stuck. Now it's all on the cavalry. Can they show up in time to save him? Stan is already the first man on the scene. And Ethan even has to worry about a flank in mid because they don't have a count on the bodies. And so this quick play coming in from OG has worked wonderfully well. Stanislaw overwhelmed, and it's all on Ethan now. 1v3, and it's not for long.
Really well done. Finding a round here. I mean, that one round on the T side could make the whole difference. So, and I like the play. NBK's clearing just the one kill long, staying alive. That's all he had to do.
He ate an HE as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just brutal. But MBK manages to keep alive, and a very quick take of short there from OG just turns it all around. So now they've saved what could have been a total disaster of a round, of a half there. 17-16, we're looking for the first team to reach 19. And so EG, they need 2 rounds on the T side of Dust 2. Should be possible, but let's see. 4 players at long right now from OG. They do not want to mess around here.
No, they really don't. But are they going to be able to win the fight at long? That's a different question. Circus now actually weirdly trapped behind the container. A very good grenade. And I think Circus told them, just leave me alone. There's no point in throwing away more people. I'm almost certainly dead anyway. And there he is, yeah. The rest of them just falling back. And now they're actually being weirdly pushed into, you know, fights one at a time. This is not what EG are looking for in this particular round. And they're not going to come out on top of that long fight. I would have preferred it if they'd left Cirque to die on his own.
Yeah, don't throw good money after bad.
Yeah. Just that sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah, you're already just know when to back out, know when to stop throwing it in there. Stan's taking point here, NBK. The sole defender on B, but we'll see. I mean, EG right now, they're looking like they want to make the play in. Moss, Molly's in, and NBK finds the first. Heard 2 footsteps, so he knows somebody else is here. Gets that shot. NBK not going to find the final one, and Ethan with the heroics.
If they could have won the fight against NBK without any casualties, it would have actually been a very interesting round, but you have to assume Ethan will not be able to spin around long enough. They don't have any grenades outside of flashbangs to annoy him with, so that's the one benefit he really has, but Yeah, this would be a miracle. Nothing short of that if he could make this round work. He's already got the double kill. He'd be looking for the ace clutch, and they're pretty far away, buying a little bit of time at least on that front. Peeking in with the AWP, they know where he is, and yeah, that's just way too much. Maybe a chance, but again, some instant headshots would have been needed there. Not bad at all. OG, I'm going to be tying it up at 17-17. Yeah, that's... I don't know. That round got away from them.
It did, especially, I mean, NBK finding 2 kills here. That's harsh.
Yeah, all of the hope's gone. Ethan is really playing well. He's almost tied with Breeze. 30 and 31 kills.
There is firepower on EG. That's always the thing. Breeze, Cirque, Ethan, I mean, they've got the shots. It's just about managing to keep the composure right now. Molly onto Breezy, going to force him back. Trade up, Cirque gets his op back. Just a spawn-based pick at the beginning. And again, OG, I mean, they are adapting to the meta on Dust 2, which is long control. They're putting 4 players over there immediately. They just want to shut Evil Geniuses out. And then Mantu's there to hold off short. So if EG try to go for a quick play, they will be hard-pressed. But it looks like that is going to be the name of the game. And Mantu is about to get tested here.
It's one of those things it might be hard for EG to read that there are that many people at long early. If they knew, then, you know, you could go for a fast B push, like, or mid. You could even push like 3 people up middle immediately, but that only actually works if they have the same intel that we do. And
they don't get X-ray. They don't get to see people through walls the way we do.
Yeah, and that's the problem, isn't it?
It's a hard one.
Oh, this could be cool though, Mantu. He's been good with this AWP, but he's going to be put to the test, I think, right about now. Molotov will actually slow them down a lot. They're waiting for that to get away so they can finally put the rest of the grenades in. 45 seconds, and they're going to be jumping down on the low ground as well. Mantu, the flashbang is really well timed. That just saved at least one person. And a bomb plant goes down and a 5-on-5 retake.
That flashbang is the most impeccably timed flashbang we've seen all match.
Yeah. That worked out so well, saving at least a couple of people. Now they're going to try and go for the retake, but over the smoke, it's Breeze to get a kill before he's returned upon Stanislaw. No chance. Isa now opening up in the bomb site. LXB will take over right afterwards. Ethan and Cirque just scratched that. Only Ethan left in a 1 versus 3. He tries to go for it, but they are covering that so nicely. And OG now right back into it. 18-17. All right.
Match point for OG and the pressure on EG, and they are counting their lucky stars. They got that bomb plan, Anders.
Who was it? Was it Launders that was the only one that had picked OG?
I do believe the Launders has pulled a bit of a Moses.
You know what?
He didn't have G2, though. I think Scrawny was the only one who had G2 with me in the first match.
All right.
But it was a bit of an EG favored prediction there from everybody.
Yeah, I was on board that train too.
Now you want off, huh? Is that what you're trying to say? All right.
No, I don't know.
Let's see. I mean, match point for OG, 18-17. This is it.
I mean, if you would have been watching this game, you would probably felt pretty good about picking EG from start all the way to now. Now you're like, oh, wait a minute. Why is this happening? Let's see what they've got. Could be double OT. They got Ethan over at the Dark Hole and just 4 people long. They've left Cirque down there in the pit. I like this play. This is just a way to try and say, if they get curious and they go check long and forget that all could be in pit, maybe we just get a free kill. But you have to decide how long you want to do that. 10 seconds, too short time. A minute, way too long. So somewhere in between that.
This is almost where you're just playing retake no matter where they go. We will get a second boost up, so the focus is on Catwalk at this point. Get bodies up on Catwalk. That's going to be the point of contention. Mantu's holding. He needs back up close. There's the first shot coming through. He didn't spot another body, though, so they don't know if this is going to be a follow-up. Nicely timed incendiary.
But this is such a hard shutdown. There are so many people defending this Catwalk, but now they're a little bit out in the open. They fall back too quick. Mantu with another kill. It's really important, and they're low on health. They're getting shut down. Isa looking for the kill, and he'll get Breeze as well. 25 seconds, and Cirque, I don't even think that could be done. He has to run all the way up there, get the bomb, not get killed along the way. He misses a chance, and again, 18 seconds on the clock. He can make not even a single mistake right now. 14 seconds, he can't stop. He has to keep running. Picks up the bomb, and now he's back on track. 9 seconds on the clock, and he does put it down immediately, but they're coming in from long as well. Isa's gonna be there. Cirque goes down, and it's win in overtime for OG. What an upset. It took all 3 maps. And here we are.